Cool. It's the call about the bring your own key implementation for GitLab Dedicated, our single tenant SaaS offering.
Thanks, Sid. So quick review of what we've done since the last meeting last week. We have completed a final review of the merge request. So Energate did that. And we have one piece of feedback we want to implement before we merge the main MR. And that's just some labeling improvements to make it easier to test with. Once that's done, which I think the work actually has already been done, we're just waiting for a subsequent re-review. It should merge. And then we be able to move on to phase 2, which we can cover down below. We've also went ahead and started work on a Ruby script to easily generate the required keys for ourselves. So we're also considering offering this as like a Docker image for customers, so they can run it quickly and generate the 4 keys required with the right permissions, rather than having like a long, drawn out documentation process. And then we also have the docs, which are in active review right now. So those can get updated within the main dedicated repository. So that's a bit of where we're at. We're a little bit behind. We wanted to have the main MR done, so we're about 2 days behind estimate, but we should hopefully have that MR merged tomorrow at this point in time.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks. I think overall, zooming out a little bit, this is great progress adding this functionality. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And then from here where we go, we'll of course address the main bit of feedback left on the main MR, get that merged, and then we'll move on to the phase 2 items, which are mostly like operational items. So this is validating the backup and restore still functions as we expect with our playbook. We do want to test key rotation. We aren't expecting challenges there, but we don't want to get surprised after a year when things suddenly break in a production environment, if they do. So we just want to make sure we can try and test it first and rotate keys to make sure that the Amazon functions as we expect it to. And then we also want to refine the permissions. Right now we have like granting all permissions over, and we'd like to just refine that down to what's required. So it's not like as concerning to customers who might be granting permissions. And that's the main bit. And then I think from there, we'll be good to have this released, still on target for our planned release of February 22nd. And looking forward to making that available for net new customers. And then we'll work on sort of the migration plan for existing customers, as a follow-on from there.
Awesome.
Cool. So that's a quick update. If you have no questions from there, Sid, we can move on and set the live stream. I can give you an update if you like on the sort of commercial discussion.
Yeah, let's do that. And then this was probably the last live stream in this series. Thanks for watching, everyone.